Greetings viewers, this is Monto Maverick coming at you with another video. Today we're going to change things up a bit, so instead of discussing about Gunpla, Zoids, or even Digimon, today we're going to be unboxing the Iron Man Mark 46 1/9 scale by Moorestorm. I found out about these Moorestorm kits a little bit ago, and I figured, you know what, I want to pick one up just to see how it is. So I want to start off with the Mark 46. There are several in the line, so there might be more coming soon, but we shall see. But aside from that, though, for those of you who are not familiar with Iron Man, in that case, you have not been to a movie theater in quite some time. But Iron Man is actually one of the main heroes, I would say, in Marvel Comics, especially in the Avengers. Iron Man premiere in the Marvel Comics and Tales of the Suspense issue 39 back in March of 1963. It was a collaboration among editor and story plotter Stan Lee, scripter Larry Lieber, and story artist Don Heck, and cover artist and character designer Jack Kirby. Even though that comic was the premiere of Iron Man, it was sometime later that an Iron Man story appeared in a one-shot comic, Iron Man and Submariner, in April back in 1968, before the Golden Avenger. And Iron Man actually made his solo debut comic in Iron Man issue number 1 back in May of 1968. Now on to and as for the origins of Iron Man. Iron Man's identity is Anthony Edward Stark, or really Tony Stark, is the son of Howard Stark, a wealthy industrialist who leads Stark Industries, and Maria Stark, Tony Stark's mother. Tony Stark was basically a boy genius. He entered MIT at the age of 15 to study engineering and later received master's degrees in engineering and physics. After his parents were killed in a car accident, he inherits his father's company. Tony Stark was injured by a booby trap and captured by enemy forces led by a character known by Wong Chu. Wong Chu orders Stark to build weapons, but Stark's injuries were dire and shrapnel was moving towards his heart. His fellow prisoner, Ho Yinsin, I do apologize if I mispronounced these names, was a Nobel Prize winning physicist whose work Stark had greatly admired during his college years. Constructs a magnetic chest plate to keep the shrapnel from reaching Stark's heart. And in secret, Stark and Yinsen were using the workshop to design and construct a suit of powered armor, which would be you could say the blueprint, or really the first Iron Man suit. And Stark uses that to escape the prison. During the escape attempt, Yinsen sacrifices his life to save Stark by distracting the enemy as Stark recharges. At first, when people were aware of Iron Man, Tony Stark was saying that Iron Man was his personal bodyguard or corporate mascot. But of course, naturally, Tony Stark was indeed Iron Man. Now, that's for the beginning of the comics, but for those of you who have seen movies, there was some similarities as well. Of course, the first Iron Man was back in 2008, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, it starred Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark, which I gotta be honest, Robert Downey Jr., fantastic job. I can't think of any other actor that could pull off the persona that Robert Downey Jr. showed for Tony Stark. But yes, that was the first movie, and I think that was the first movie that started the whole Avengers movie timeline, so to speak. And I will say, not to be biased, but Iron Man is definitely my favorite of the Avengers. Captain America is a close second. But basically, to me, like Iron Man is the Marvel equivalent of DC's Batman. And if you really think about it, there's some similarities of Tony Stark and Bruce Wayne. Both of them lost their parents at a young age, and both of them used their wealth to create armor or maybe a costume, and use that to fight crime. So very similar. Well, that's enough for right now of Tony Stark's background and the origins of Iron Man. Let's get straight to the box, shall we? As you see here, unfortunately the box is damaged. So that was unfortunate. I wish the carrier was a little bit more careful, but nonetheless, I care more about the contents than the box at this point. So, as you see here, this is the, like I said before, the Mark 46, and this actually showcased in Captain America Civil War. Captain America Civil War actually debuted back in 2016, and it continued on with so many Avengers movies since, and trying not to say too many spoilers, but Avengers Endgame was the last of Phase 3. And for those of you who are fans of Marvel movies, understand what that means. For those who aren't, it's quite alright. Trust me when I tell you, you do not need to see every Marvel or Avengers movie to get the gist of the story. That much I can assure you. But that aside from this damage here, this is a really nice view. Definitely give me a good idea of what the kit will look like, and of course the colors, like a red, I would say Ferrari, very nice gloss, and I would say a nice gold plating as well. So get a closer look here. And so we have the suit of armor, and we also have the Mark 46 drone. So I'll be building the suit armor, the armor in the drone, so that'd be kind of nice. You have some hand missiles, some effect parts for the drone, so that'd be intriguing. Side here, same as the front. And we got a back view, a front view, some close-ups with a head and chest, some more effect parts for his hands and his feet. And it looks like this comes with an action base. So, very nice. And that is the same as the front. Alright. Now we've seen the outside of the box. Let's see the inside of the box. There we go. I kind of like this here. Nice little Avengers symbol. Let's see what we got here. We got some red for the suit of armor. I was hoping this would be a little bit more gloss, a little bit more shine to it, but it doesn't look too bad. So I may keep it the way it is. I do have a can of red spray paint just in case. Oh, the gold, actually the gold looks really good. I'm happy with that. It has some paint lines that I can just go over, so I may do that. And there is, that's definitely for the head there. And I think this is for the body as well. Maybe for the thighs and, yeah, thighs and the back piece for sure. More gold. The more I see the gold, the more I'm really liking it. Compared to other kits I build, normally I would need to paint over the gold, but this time doesn't seem like I need to, so I'm very happy with that. And it looks like there's some pieces here for the drone. More pieces for the drone. There's the chest piece. And some pieces for, I would say, the midsection. I want to say some thighs here too. Okay, very good. More pieces for the legs, and looks like there's some effect parts in there, so very nice. Some joints there. Okay, so that piece came off. Hopefully nothing is broken. Some clear parts for the action base. Some red, looks like for the drone. Some more clear pieces. Oh, and here's the action base. I always believe there's a really good plus if a kit comes with action base. That's just me personally. I much prefer if it comes with action base compared to buying action base separately. So at least you know what kind of base would be best for the kits. So, and more pieces for the action base as well. Let's see, some more effect parts. And it's like we got, oh, okay, this is intriguing. Looks like we got some effect parts and like hands. So it's not like regular manipulators like for Gunpla. Seem like the hands come pre-made, so that's really good. And it looks like there's some screws here for the kit as well. And actually they give you a screwdriver for the proper size. That's kind of nice. I was not expecting that. So what else is here? Okay, it looks like these are some LED lights. Oh, and I'm kind of glad they do come with it. So that's really nice. Okay, I think that is about. Oop, not everything just yet. Some stickers for the action base, so let you know what kind of kit that is. All right. Some batteries for LEDs, so that's really nice. That's one of the few kits that actually come with batteries that you need. Usually sold separately. And little very strong rod for the action base. And inside the box there was a sheet in case you need to order pieces that have been broken off. So here's the instruction manual. It's actually looks thin, but I can tell it's kind of thick. So you get some nice poses here. Shows you all the runners. Let's see. This thing goes all the way to. Okay. I think maybe M. Maybe. Let me see. Looks like 26 from what I'm counting, roughly. So that's a good amount. So it starts off with the head, then the body, and that's where the LEDs would be. So I should be okay with that. Then once the body's done, you go straight to the arms, then the legs. This would give me a good idea if the legs are just as complex as Gunpla. I just believe that the Gunpla legs tend to have more pieces than the arms. So it looks like here the legs gonna have more pieces. Looks like it. Then the action base. Then the drone. Okay, so it actually comes with two connection ports, one for the suit and one for the drone. Very nice. Huh. So this does not come with a color palettes to show you what colors goes with the kit, but I think it just shows that I guess it's not needed to paint over it. But that's it for all the contents of the box. Thank you all for watching. As I mentioned before, we're going to change it up a bit. Review is something a little bit different, and I'm really looking forward to this. Nice change of pace is always good in my opinion. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Just want to see if there's any similarities to that of, I'll say more towards Gunpla than Zoids. But it seems like with all these pieces here, it seems like there's going to be a one complex kit. So personally, I always enjoy complex kits. That way I can see what's really into the engineering of each piece that have been made for said kit. So definitely looking forward to that. But until then, there are two videos here. One is the most recent video, which would be the me reviewing the Zoids Web Raptor by Kotobukiya. And the other video here is actually a video that YouTube picked out. Hopefully you all enjoy. And of course, if you want to follow me and all those social media accounts, I do have an Instagram and a Reddit account. Links are down below. So until next time, thank you again one more time, and until next time, keep on building.